Hey everybody, welcome back to another adventure of Coffee Girl Gaming. Let's jump into this. Alright you guys, so welcome back to Latte Land. We have a lot of things we need to get done on this island. George had this awesome idea of making an area for all the different villagers around a park-like area, like a city park. And so we're going to go ahead and try and execute that today. So let's go ahead and try and start building up that third tier, because I think I'm going to put them all in the third tier. And then we'll have to make a park and move all of the residents' houses to that area. So let's get building. Let's go. Okay, so we are going to do a lot of terraform today because we are going to have to build up that whole third tier. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out my construction gear and let's get to it. Okay, so we got our construction gear here, and looks like where Paolo's house used to be, the flowers went a little crazy. So we're going to have to dig up some of these flowers. Let me go ahead and see how many I can dig up right now, and then we'll go ahead and we'll sell them to Nook's Cranny. And yeah, let's see how fast I can dig up all these flowers real quick. Okay, so it looks like my pocket's already full. We'll go ahead and put that one back down, go sell the rest of these flowers, and I have a feeling I'm going to be at work for a very long time today. So I think it's going to take me quite a while to build this area that I want to build, but I think it's going to turn out really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell all these flowers. And I noticed that they have one of those pop-up books over there for sale, and I love giving those to villagers. So I might have to buy a few of those to give out to villagers, but I don't know if I'll have time today to give it to all of them, so I might just buy them and put them in my storage at my house. Okay, let's see how much they're gonna give us for all these flowers here now. 2,000 bells, I'll take it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let me buy up a bunch of these books real quick. I want to buy 10 of them, so this is gonna take me a minute to buy 10 of them. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them, and I got 9 of them because Dora's new to the island and I can't give her gifts yet, so I only got 9 of them. So let me go ahead and throw these over here in my inventory, and then I'll give them to him later. And while I'm here, I might as well throw all these other things into my inventory too, so that we'll have more room. I have Paolo's campsite or home in my bag because I'm going to end up putting Paolo's home out there first. I got a melon soda, which looks so delicious. Oh, I forgot to sell a lily. Weird. Okay, so now we have a lot more room in our bag. Okay, let's go dig up some more lilies and then sell them to resident services. So it's going to be pretty repetitive right now, but we got to get it all done so we can build that third tier. Alright you guys, so I got all the flowers dug up and sold to resident services. So now we just need to chop down some of these trees so that we'll have room to build here, and let's start it. Let's hopefully don't get stung by any bees. That's always my biggest concern. But I'm sorry trees for chopping you down. I predominantly want there to be cedar trees on this island, even though I'm still gonna have some of the fruit trees on here, but I really want there to be a lot of cedar trees because I love the Christmas lights, and it is about time for those Christmas lights to come out. So we want to be prepared for them and be as festive as possible, basically. So I want to be very, very, very festive, especially on Latte Land anyway. I know on Deja Brew it's not going to be very festive at all, unfortunately, because it's so island themed. It's going to be more summer themed there. But I'm just glad that we're able to build Latte Land now, since it's going to be more wintry, and it'll be up for the occasion, we'll say. Okay, let's dig up all these tree trunks here. At least we got something out of it. We got some wood. Okay, so we got all those trees dug up, and then let's go ahead and start building the second tier. And of course, Chrissy, you're going to get in my way right when I need to build it, aren't you? Okay, here we go. I knew it. I knew she was gonna do this. Nice to see you, Coffee Girl. You're looking perf as ever. Hey, what's up? I'm just walking around the island, you know, getting my face out there, building my brand, being famous. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like you. So last time we were doing the Let's Play, I had this plan on the villager homes, and I was like gonna make them different tiers and all kinds of stuff, and put them in different spots. But then George told me this idea about the park and everything, and I was like, you know what? I really want to do that. It sounds like a really good idea. So I'm probably gonna end up switching where Cherry's house is, but that's okay. It's not a bad thing to have to switch things up, right? Not at all. But we are going to need to build a lot for the third tier. So this is going to probably take me a while. So I might have to just cut forward instead of fast forwarding it for you guys, because I think I'm going to be here for like at least an hour doing this. So wish me luck. Hopefully I can get it done really quick. Okay, so we have a lot of the third tier built here. A lot. It literally took me like an hour and a half to do, so it was a lot of work. I'm hoping it's enough room to build a park and put all the residents' houses up here. I was playing around with the cedar trees the other day, so they're here. I'm going to have to move Cherry's house, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and get Palo's house. I might want to build this a little bit more down there, but let's get Palo's house put right here so we can start getting some houses up here. I want to put a little bit of room below it so that I can build like a street. You know, let me count it first. So if we want to have the bars here for the railing, and then one more for the outside of the street, then one more for the middle outside, and then a little path. So we're wanting to put Palo's house probably around in here. Okay, I think that will be good. Perfect. And then I'm probably gonna put, gosh, I might have to build this out a little bit more, but I want to put Cherry's house behind it here. Or you know what, maybe I'll put Cherry's house over here and then we'll start to build, because it's hard to say before we get everything set up. So let me go ahead and get Cherry's house moved, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Okay, so he's probably not going to let me move it today. I might have to do it tomorrow. Let's see what he says here. So we want to do a house move or a layout change. Yeah, he said that he can't because Palo's house. So let's go ahead and go to tomorrow, and then we'll get Cherry's house moved. Okay, so see you in just a moment. All right, you guys, so we have Palo's house here, and Palo's outside his house saying, what is up? I moved. I'm up on the third tier. This is so weird. And Cherry right now is your neighbor. So, you know what? Before we go and start to get Cherry moved, let me build a path to Palo's house, and then that'll give us a better idea. Okay, so I'm just going to do this really quick, and then we'll see how it turns out. Let's go. Okay, so I wanted to get all those trees picked up so that we can get Cherry's house moved, and I don't want them to all grow in, so I wanted to get them while they were babies. But we'll be done with the sidewalk in just a moment. Then we want to do the same thing on the other side. And we want to get this balloon over here that's floating by, because there's been a lot of recipes that have been coming out for wintry recipes, so I want to try and get them all. Oh, let me see if I can get this one. This one's probably Belle's, though. It's probably not a recipe. It looks like it's getting carried away by the wind. It's like, no, I'm not going to come see you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go down more. There we go. Okay, let's see if it's Belle's or if it's a recipe. Belle's, of course. But you know what? That's exactly enough to get a resident moved, so it's worth it. Okay, back to building this sidewalk. so we have Paolo's house here, and I'm thinking of maybe even putting Cherry's house next to it, because the whole thing is I feel like every time we make something like the cafe, for example, the villagers don't hang out in the cafe. So I want to try and put it so that they have to walk by the park. So maybe they'll hang out in the park and chill. And that's the whole thought process behind it. So we're going to try and build all their houses around it, so maybe they'll hang out at it. You never know. I mean, even on Deja Brew, they have to walk by the whole little cafe area there, and they still never hang out in it. So we'll see if it works. I doubt it will, but I want to try and get them to hang out in an area other than resident services. So that's what we're doing. So if we can get maybe Cherry's house over here and move it over just a little bit, might look good there, but maybe we'll see how it turns out. Trial and error. I say it every time, but it's a process. I think with the way that I had it before, there wasn't enough room in between the houses, and I want to give them at least a little bit of room so that they can have stuff outside. So I scooted it over a little bit, and then let me go ahead and talk to resident services. I feel like we keep moving Cherry's house around, but we're going to keep paying 10,000 bells every time we move it. And she's a good sport. She is. She's been cooperating with all the times that we move her house around. I'm sure she's so happy to be off the beach. Okay, so she agreed that she's going to let us move her home. Let's do this. Now I'm hoping that her home won't get in the way of me doing this. So let's see. Nope, it's not going to get in the way, but I need to move it over a little, I think. Oh no, it's perfect. Do I need to pull it towards me a little bit though? 1, 2. Yeah, I need to move it just a little bit. Okay, so we'll come down here, and then now it should be perfect. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, that's exactly how we want it. All right, so this is the spot. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the next day, and we'll see how her house looks here. All right, so we just need to put these little things here because they went away when we built our house. And Paolo looks like he's on his way back to his house now. Okay, there we go. And now they each have their little paths there. And I think they look good. Okay, so we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this would be where the next house would be. And then we want to do a park next to it. Okay, so let's go figure out who we want to move next. Excuse me, Paolo. I have no idea who we're going to choose, so I think I'm just going to keep going down the list. So we did Cherry and Paolo. Now we'll do Sprinkle. Yep, we'll go ahead and pay the 10,000 bells. So as far as like the cafe is concerned, it seems like all the villagers are all over the place. And sometimes I'm like, wait, who didn't I see yet? But at Deja Brew, I have them all on a line. And sometimes it gets confusing because I'm like, wait, which house was which? So I never remember where their houses are. Whereas on the cafe, I know where everybody's houses are. It's just, they're all spread out. So maybe this way we'll remember where they are better because they'll kind of be around in like a little section, but they aren't all in a line like Deja Brew. So maybe this will be easier. Okay, so let's go check it out and see how Sprinkle's house looks up here. And based on what we did with Cherry's house, I have an idea of how to do this one. Let's imagine it. And it's perfect, so it's exactly where I want it to be, so okay. Okay, so now we have 3 houses here. And let's go ahead and build out this area right here so we can start that area for the park. Hello, what's up? Hey, coffee girl, guess what? I've got something special for you today. It's a present. Here, take it. Oh, thank you, Paolo. You're so sweet. A faux hair sweater. I hope you don't got one already. No, I don't think I do have a faux hair sweater. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. It's kind of cute though. I might just keep wearing it. It's actually really cute. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to continue on with the hedges that I was starting to do just a moment ago. And I'm kind of playing around with this. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it, but I'm playing around with it right now. So I ran out of hedges, so I'm going to go ahead and make some more hedges. And I need to make some fencing too, so I'm going to make that also. So I think I'm going to get my coat back on because it's pretty cold outside. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this sweater inside my storage. And maybe put these in there too. Okay, let's get to work on building some fencing now. I want to try and make as much of this spooky fencing as possible because I really like it in the city and I think it looks really cool. Even though it has pumpkins on it, I really like the way it looks in the city. Okay, and then the other thing that we need is some hedges. We're just going to make a whole bunch of hedges because as far as the way that I'm building this island, it's going to need a whole lot of fencing. It's funny because the cafe doesn't really have that much fencing. It has a little bit, but not that much. And I need to bring this island up to like a 5-star island. It's still a 2-star, I believe. Okay, and then for this bench, I need some wood. So let me get some wood. Okay, I think I want to make maybe like 6 benches. So let me see if I can make 6 of them. Oh yeah, I should definitely be able to make 6 of these, so we should be okay. Okay, so we made all the benches we can make. And then let's see what else we have here that might go good for a park. Gosh, you know, that would look really cute in a park, but I already have that. I don't have this fountain. Let me see if I can make it. Yes, I can make it. Okay. Okay, and then let me get some flowers and bushes and see. So I'm going to expand this area out here. It's just there's a house in the way right now. And so I'm just going to, you know, keep finishing what we're doing here. And I'll probably maybe do that in between videos so that next time you guys see the island, that part will be done. But I at least want to get this part done for right now. Okay, so I have all the little flowers planted down here, and then from here we can go ahead and do the spooky fencing. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull it along here. I know that they have that one fencing that's like a wrought iron fencing, but to me, I like this one better. I think this one looks so much nicer. And so it's unfortunate that it's spooky fencing because it's really not spooky, but I realize it has a pumpkin in it. But it's still like my favorite right now as far as like for the city theme. So I'm going with it. I'm working with it. Okay, and then I don't want to pull the iron fencing around in here. I'd rather do hedges, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So I'm going to leave that part blank. And let's see what kind of nook miles we got up here. Oh, okay, for planting flowers it looks like. I don't know if we got anything else with it. Let's see. Nope, no other. Now, I wanted to make this area a park, and I was thinking of doing like fun things, but I don't really have any nook miles to buy them. I'm such a slacker. I guess I have some nook miles, but not very many. So, let me see what I want to do here. I know I want to put benches right here to kind of hang out. So we'll put one bench here and then one here. I don't know if it'll let me plant. Gotta love it when you do that. I don't know if it'll let me plant a tree here, so let me see. I don't think it will. Okay, I mean, it's at least a little start. And then I would like to put like a little table here. I should have made a little table to put here. Okay, and then if we can bring the hedges, I think that instead of this little path here, I'm gonna do this other one and put hedges right here. Okay, and then maybe I'll put the fountain right here. Okay, and then maybe a couple benches over here. Okay, and I wasn't able to make this 6 garden benches. I was able to make 5 of them, so we have 5 there. Which ends up working out because I have the tree right here, and if that tree grows, then it should look good there. Okay, maybe if I can get like a vending machine right here, that might look better. And then we'll have like a little area here just for them to play. It's more, I mean, as far as a city park, usually at city parks, you're not going to really have much greenery. It's going to usually be more cement. So that was my whole thought process, is to make it more of like a city park. But when I get more Nook Miles, I'll probably end up throwing like a little area for kids to play and stuff like that. But for right now, this is what we're working with. Let me see if I can throw a tree right here. And then let me go get that vending machine. I might have enough for a vending machine. I'm not sure yet. And then we do need some lights there too. So I could get these round lights. And we need a trash can. A vending machine is 2,000 bells. You know, I might just ship a vending machine over from one of my other islands to put there. So in the meantime, we'll go ahead and we'll put, I'll probably get maybe a couple trash cans. A trash can and a light. Let me see if there's anything else I can order from like my inventory of things I bought before. See if I can buy any of these. You know what might look good out there is some paper lanterns, because paper lanterns look really nice. So let me go ahead and buy some of these. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of them because I love these things. All right, let's go on to the next day and see how everything looks so far. Okay, we have everything in our inventory, and let's run up here and see how everything looks. My biggest concern is that the trees will grow, because I noticed that they don't really like to grow a lot when they're near the edge and other things. So hopefully they're growing. Okay. Oh, yay, they're all growing. That's awesome. Okay, awesome. I'm so happy right now. Okay, so we're going to open all these, and then I want to put the trash can next to the tree here probably. Okay, we'll put that there, and then maybe the street light right here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that there, and then maybe I'll put a lantern right here. Awesome. Okay, and then I'll put another one on the other side here. We will make room. We will make room. There we go. And as you can see, Sprinkle likes them. I think I'm going to bring this fence up here. No, I don't think I like it. Let me see if I can put a tree here. Well, then it's going to cover Sprinkle's house. Gosh, I didn't like the way this turned out right here. Let me see if I can put like a bush or something there. We'll put that there. Maybe that'll look good. Okay, and then I want to put one in front of Cherry's house. We'll put another one right here. And then we'll put one right here. And I'm going to end up doing fencing all around here, so that they'll each have a backyard. Let me finish off Sprinkle's path here. We want it right there, right there. Okay, and this one here, and then she'll have a path right to her house. Okay, and I hope I have enough hedging to go around all of their houses here. Okay, we ran out of that pile of hedging. Now let me get my other one. I was like, please let me have another pile of 40 of them. All right, so this should take us all the way across here. We should be okay. Sprinkle's gonna get stuck behind here. No, I'm gonna get stuck behind here. Okay. You know what? We really took away a lot of Sprinkle's yard on the other side, so let me give her a little bit more on this side. She was like, come on now, can't I have a little bit of a yard? I want to get some tables and stuff out here to hang out. And then I'm going to need to make some more benches, get some more lights. So basically, I need to work on my Nook Mouse. But in the meantime, this is how it looks. And let me come back at night to kind of show you, because I know that at night, a lot of times they look a little bit nicer. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so it's nighttime on Latte Land, and let's go ahead and walk over here and see exactly how everything looks. Don't you just love those Christmas lights? They're just so pretty, and I love the way my island looks at night. I just love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we're putting all the cedar trees everywhere, because I think that they make the island right now. They really do. So for some things that we added from last time, I added the dessert and the buffet thing here, so that you have the little area outside of Nook's Cranny to come here and chill and eat with the lights and everything. I think it's very soothing and relaxing. And then over here, this is all still the same, so nothing's really changed over here. And Sprinkle's coming down. She's like, I'm gonna go see what's going on at resident services. And then you come up here and you have the trees and the benches and all the little lights, and it's just very relaxing and inviting to come chill and just hang out for a little while. So that's basically my goal. And from here, I haven't even added on the lights and the benches that we're going to put here, but I did put some trees and some flowers and some bushes back here just to fill it in a little. And of course this tree didn't grow, so I'm going to go ahead and dig that up and take this tree away, because it did not want to grow. It's too close to the edge. So maybe I'll throw a little bush back here. There we go. A little bush back there to at least give it a little bit of something something. And then I might throw a few flowers back here. And I'll put another bush right here. Okay. And from here, right now, I mean, it's coming together. It's you know what I want. I wanted a little area for them to gather in here, and then again we'll go ahead and we'll push this back a little over there, and then we'll build more houses, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. So then that way they all can gather right here in between the houses and just, you know, have a little area to chill, kind of like a little park. But I don't know if you could refer to that as a park or just a little common area for them to hang out in. Alright, you guys, so as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm going to be making so many changes, so I know, like, even down on the second tier, I've made changes every so often, because I just want to, I keep getting things, I'm like, oh, this would look good here, or this would look good there. So it's a work in progress, and otherwise, I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. Baristas, I love you. We'll be doing a live stream very soon, I promise, and we're off to the next adventure. I will see you next time. Bye.